The University of Wisconsin-Madison School of Veterinary Medicine says a new canine flu outbreak has sickened at least 1,000 dogs in Illinois, Wisconsin, Ohio, and Indiana. Recent tests from the Wisconsin Veterinary Diagnostic Laboratory have identified the strain as H3N2.
They're all signs of pneumonia, basically, or upper respiratory infections. So they're coughing, they're sneezing, they can have a fever, they'll be lethargic, decreased appetite, nonspecific things like that.
Dr. Beth Whitney of the VCA Veterinary Referral and Emergency Center in Norwalk says Connecticut and New York have seen a canine flu outbreak before.
2004, there was one outbreak that started with greyhounds. For some reason, they got really, really sick with the virus. But then that one spread across the country. In Colorado, New York, Connecticut, we certainly saw those cases. So that one did spread.
So far, the H3N2 strain has not made its way to Connecticut, and Dr. Whitney says a canine flu shot isn't for all breeds.
There is a flu vaccine, and I would say that would be a veterinary call in terms of whether you're the right dog that needs a flu vaccine or not. I wouldn't say across the board all dogs should get flu vaccines. It's very much, patient dependent on the exposure rate and stuff like that. But so it's not across the board, but there are certainly dogs that have high exposure that probably should get a flu vaccine.
And if your dog does get sick?
You keep your dog home from doggy daycare or boarding or going to the groomer, anything like that, because it's highly contagious. We're going to treat them supportively. So if they have a fever, we're going to put them on IV fluids. If they're, coughing or they have a high fever, we're also going to maybe treat them with non-steroidal anti-inflammatories to get their fever down, or treat them with antibiotics if they have a second bacterial component to it. So it's really just supportive care, just like you or I if we had the flu.
Reporting in Norwalk, I'm Quadra Bakrofi for It's Relevant News.